The athlete I'm about to show you played in the NBA. He's been in the French national team for years. He is a worldwide international French player. And someday he came to me, not to get stronger, not to work on his shot, but because he couldn't express his whole explosiveness under fatigue for a long period of time. This video will show you exactly what we did, why we did it, and what happened. Let's go! Before I show you this session, let me give you some context, because without it, the exercise means nothing. Yves Ponce is a former NBA player. He's a Tennessee alumni, now playing professionally in Europe with the French national team. He is an explosive athlete by nature. He is a freak, athletic freak. Actually, one of the best vertical jumper in the whole French basketball history. So why does someone like that need a physical prep coach? Here is the thing most people don't understand about elite athletes. The higher the level, the more the problem is in capacity, it's availability. Can you access your explosiveness when you're gassed? In the fourth quarter, after back-to-back games? That's the real question. And this is exactly why I worked with Yves. He is a freak, but for how many games, but for how many minutes can he be? So this session was built around one specific goal: training explosive output under accumulated fatigue. So let me show you how. First of all, the warm-up. It has a very specific structure. It's not about raising body temperature only, it's about preparing the nervous system for explosive output. So we have basically three phases here. The first is joint rotations. Ankle, hips, thoracic spine. We're not stretching here, you need to understand that. We're lubricating the joints and telling the body movement is coming. With an athlete like Yves, who's had heavy games loads, this phase also serves as a quick tissue assessment. If something feels off in rotation, I know before we load. The second will be activation, glute bridge, bend work, hip flexor activation. The muscles that produce the jump needs to be neurologically awake before we ask them to be fast. This is the step most athletes skip. It's also the step that explains why their first heavy rep feels dead. The third part is lunges. We move into dynamic lunges, forward, lateral, rotational. And we finish this warm-up with sprints, short accelerations, 10 to 15 meters, building intensity progressively. By the last rep, Yves is at near maximum speed. This is the final CNS signal before the real work begins. The first training block is a 3-exercise complex, and the logic behind it is what I call a contrast sequences. A heavy strength movement immediately followed by a maximum intent plyometric, immediately followed by an isometric overcoming exercise. We run all three back to back, rest and repeat. Here is why this works. The heavy lift creates what's called post-activation potentiation. Your nervous system gets fired up by the heavy load, and the explosive movement immediately after benefits from that activation. The isometric overcoming piece at the end is the part people never talk about. Block 2 is where the session becomes about fatigue. We've built the power in block 1, now we're going to stress the metabolic system and ask the power to survive. Same structure, 3 exercises back to back, repeated in rounds. We first start with a static sled pull. The second exercise is a power step ups, and the third exercise is a bike 20 seconds maximum effort. And we finish the session with a core block, and I want to be clear about what core training means in this context. It's not abs work, it's entire rotation and lateral stability under fatigue. The timing is intentional. We do this last because the body is already taxed, and we want the stabilizer system to learn to work when everything else is tired. So guys, if this is this kind of content that you want to see on YouTube, real sessions, real athletes, real grind, and real reasoning behind every decision, you just have to do one thing: subscribe. I will upload a new video every week, so it will be about a lot of trainings, a lot of other athletes, not only Yves, but we have a lot of content about the Yves trainings that I done with him. So make sure to like, follow, and thank you very much for your time. I'm sorry, I'll do my best for my French accent. I know it's very, very, very loud to hear, but it's like this, you know. French people, they always have accent. So thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.